My name is Rhapsody, welcome back. Slay the Spire modded. Alright, silent, let's go A15. Yeah, I think we should probably just start doing that in general. No! Oh, cool. I do have some water left. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Enemies in straight combats have 1 HP. Ooh, you know I love me that, but unfortunately it looks like we can't snipe any elites with it. I'll take the random uncommon colorless. Good instincts. Okay. That can be useful. Yeah, I forgot that the rose bushes have 3 thorns in high A, so... Yeah, I'd rather not take a bunch of damage this turn, actually, if I get the choice to avoid. Wow. Can we not get all of our defensive cards in one hand, then all of our aggressive cards in the next hand constantly? It's making it very difficult to do anything. See what I mean? Good gosh. Alright, I'm accepting 1 damage there just to finish the fight a little earlier. Take a dagger spray for some AoE. 2 HP is probably worth. Especially given this deck already has an aggressive card, already has an extra defensive card, so we should actually be reasonably well suited to killing the Jawworm without taking that much damage, if any. Alright. Take a backstab. Do love a good backstab. Ooh, but that's a Snecko Skull. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. There's a lot of things that we'd be looking for now. You're right there, Mimic? I mean, I guess I'm glad that I got the Slimed in that hand. Mad Mimicry. Duplicate a random card in your hand. The problem with that is I can't exhaust my entire hand and then play it. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Extra neutralize there in order to wear off 3 of the damage that we would be taking that turn. Come on, backstab, yeah. You know what? I'm actually just going to full defend this turn. And then I have my energy back. Yay! There goes your artifacting. There goes your plated armor. And, of course, now you have thorns. Good lord! Alright, is that more Mad Mimicry? No, I'm surprised again. That's a problem. That is probably the best hand I could have gotten while surprised in order to actually deal some damage. Cool. Alright, don't get another thorn. Never mind, it got another thorn. Alright, it's dead though. Vajra started combo with 1 strength. Flying knee. I want the flying knee for the extra energy and the extra damage. We just don't have enough damage. I thought we did, and then we took that fight and I realized, no, we actually don't. Okay, so 30. I can kill you. It's great. Prevents all but 1 damage, and then we basically have the guaranteed kill next turn. Another Dagger Spray or a Deadly Poison. Dagger Spray with Vajra, that's some more AoE. The strength from the Vajra is applied twice because of the Dagger Spray. Doing 2 hits. Okay. I'll defend here. It's still reasonably likely we get to kill the frontline sentry next turn. If we could, it'd look a lot like that. Nice. Strike on the very bottom of the deck for the kill. Old nail. Perhaps it can be reforged. We'll see the effect of that later on. I'm going to take a second flying knee. We do need a little bit of extra defense in this deck already. But we want to get extra offense so that we can actually take out elites early. I'm actually going to rest here because we have the upgraded elite in the next phase. Okay. Not having that many skills in this deck is actually very necessary so that I can get through this combat. So I take 2 extra damage this turn, but block 8. Take 1 extra damage this turn, but block 5, and then kill next turn. Nice. The boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5, as well as the Emerald Key and a Fear Potion. Probably time to take Backflip. Especially because we have those 2 other cards giving us the extra draw. Wow. Game. That's just rude. Take 1 damage in this position. We've got the extra draw and nothing that we can do with. What was that backflip? Oh, it was in the last hand. Thought we still had that coming up, actually. That's my bad, I guess. Yeah, don't even care about the Mad Mimicry there. Boo, but that's okay. We have the extra energy. Thank you, previous turn. Thank you in particular to the Flying Knees. Sounds like the name of a pretty solid punk rock band. Alright. Toxin Wave. No, that's not increased by the Snecko. Escape Plan isn't going to be particularly powerful in this deck. That said, is it going to be a problem? Only if I go for a bunch more elites on this floor, and I'm not intending to do that. That is to say, only if I have to fight another Gremlin Knob. These dagger sprays are going to be particularly handy. Okay. Alright, Serpent Head. Whenever you're in question mark room, gain 50 gold. That's going to be actually really, really, really good for us. But the dagger sprays, I hope to get 2 upgraded, actually, are going to be particularly handy in the final combat on this floor against the slime boss. Sleight of hand. Discard 1 card. It costs 0 until played. Interesting. Interesting. Not for this deck, obviously, but interesting in general. I'm going to take the slice. This is because later on when we reforge the old nail, that's going to get pretty ridiculous. Very happy to have AoE. Ghost in a jar. Oh, lovely. Atom Bomb? It's backflip, but we would actually be capable of occasionally using the Atom Bomb there. Upgrade body text. Upgrade body text. Upgrade body text, upgrade body text, upgrade body text. Upgrade body text. Upgrade body text, upgrade body text. Upgrade body text, upgrade body text. Dig Smoke, or Toke rather. Smith or Recall. I kind of want to go for the Dig. Baseball, upon pick up a random card in your deck becomes free. Sure, it's just a defend. The only reason I'm capable of taking that Dig, I believe, is because I'm not going to have too much difficulty splitting this slime boss. And if I want to wait, I have Ghost in the Jar to do that as well. 74, 75 is what the enemy's going to split on, so I can deal that much damage this turn. So I'm hoping for a bunch of extra damage next turn. That's not really going to do it. I kind of want to try and save the Ghost in a Jar. It's just 13 excess damage. Ghost in the Jar would not save me past that point unless I defended as well. Fine. Still have to use it this turn. Bum bum. Hey, we get a much better split there. Not a good split, by the way. Just a much better one than we were offered before. That's what it's... we're going to have a lot of difficulty here because Frontliner is attacking next turn. I basically need Dagger... Oh, there's Dagger Spray. I don't want to split the Frontliner this turn is the problem. I'm going to go for the extra damage on the Acid Slime here. If I don't do that, I feel like I just die to the Acid Slimes in the back line because I'm incapable of splitting them later. So I'm looking for Dagger Sprays, obviously. There's one. We're still incapable of winning this. That sucks. If we drew, like, our last two hands on the first shuffle, if those were inverted, we would have been completely fine. Like, it wouldn't have even been a problem. Remove two cards, obviously. Okay. That's okay. Can't start crying over spilled milk. Definitely can't start crying over lost runs. I would run out of tears. Woo! Yikes. Speaking of yikes, the amount of damage that we got on the previous turn and then the amount of defense we got on the... Oh, it's just not pairing up well. Okay. Thank you for leaving us short on lethal this turn. Come on, giant offensive card. No, none of those will do. Take a deflect, though. Ringing Soul. Once per room. When you add a card to your deck, gain 3 max HP. How obnoxious indeed. Oh, gosh. Alright, Sizzling Blood. So Sizzling Bloods just heal 4 HP at the end of battle, right? Leap and Beam Cell. Kind of do want the extra HP. Yep. Gain 4 max HP on pickup as well. Nice. So the Frontliner is still 2 strikes from dead. Suspected would be the case. Deflect on a useless turn. Come on, final strike. Got him. Backstab. I'm gonna just try and take a bunch of cards here. Try and get that max HP up. Let's upgrade Neutralize first. I do only plan to go for 1 elite on this path, so... Gremlin Knob. Why would it not be? It's too early to play a defense. It will cause a ridiculous amount of damage over the course of this. Yeah, I'm just dead. No matter what I do here, no matter what I do in the next turn, we're just dead now. Almost alive. Gosh, damn it. Ugh. Well, at least we don't have to play with a ringing song. Alright. Scrap Shanks, Blade Dance, Ninjato, Cloak and Dagger. The game is telling me, hey, why don't you go for a Shiv build? And to that I say, the Shiv build will get me killed on floor 1. But you know what? Let's try. Getting some amazingly poor draws this episode, by the way. After, you know, playing... What is it now? Actually, I can't even bring up the Steam thing because I'm in the modded episodes. After playing, I'm gonna say, probably about 1,100 hours of this game now. I've experienced all of the different sides of variants that you can really experience, and gosh, my silent runs lately have just been complete garbage. Okay, I'm gonna take the money here. Randomize the starter relic and it became the cogwheel. Gain artifact at the start of each combat. Okay. There's the blade dance. That'll come with some extra money. I want to take Dash, Lantern, Snecko Skull. Just short on the ability to take all of those. Probably Lantern then. Speed training, and also will remove defend to make the deck a little bit more aggressive here. First upgrade needs to be on the Predator. We need the extra damage so we can push through an elite. Make all strikes and defends ethereal in this deck? Okay. Sure. Let's do that. Cool. Actually managed to take down the front line of that turn. Particularly handy. This Survivor allows me to keep another defend in the deck. That's the kind of thing I was worried about. Just short on the ability to kill the sentry in the backline this turn. That's a glass that just fell over there. Awesome. Yeah, this is all working out kind of well. Burn out all those strikes and defends. Gets us closer to our next Predator, which... Yay, we didn't get in that hand, nor did we get Survivor. Either of those would have been fine, but those both managed to be on the bottom of the deck. Jutsu Bracelet, normal enemy encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as another dash. Bottled Rain. Upon pickup, choose a card. That card will always retain. That's really powerful. It might be Dash. It's either that or Neutralize, and then you wait for the right turn to play it. Let's take a Dash. Obviously, we'll upgrade the one in the bottle, and then the other one. Extra offense and defense at the same time. Particularly powerful here. Ooh, yeah, couldn't weaken me now, could you? Predator strike next turn for the kill. That'll do it. We have to take the flying knee first. We need the extra energy, especially considering we have so many things that are high cost that we can't really play. Like, unless it's the first turn, this is one of the reasons that I took the Lantern. Unless it's the first turn, I don't have the ability to play 2 cards that cost 2. With those 2 dashes in the deck, I think we can actually take a Masterful Stab for some of our damage. Shiny Bauble. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 1 ritual. That's actually not bad. It's quite good, in fact. Nothing much I can do here. I'm going to go for the extra energy. I'm more than happy to burn, like, all of my strikes and defense over the course of this. I'm saving dash for a turn where the enemy is actually attacking. Making sure that all those strikes and defense burn, because they are the worst cards in our deck right now, and we actually have enough other cards in the deck that we can kind of rely on those. Predator, Masterful, and kick him. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you add a card to your deck, as well as Poisoned Weapon. All unblocked attack damage is converted to poison this turn. Is that good? Seems like it'd be really good. Dodge and Roll is also a quite powerful defensive card in this deck. I'm going to take that. Unfortunately, I've got to go rest. Sure, we'll take a backflip as well. Alright, Guardian, show us what you've got. Made sure to put the poison on so that I could negate the worst turns possible. Alright. Dash, neutralize, and then defend. A lot of what I'm currently doing is based around the idea of trying to keep the Masterful Stab active. And you got to admit, we are doing stellar at that so far. Poison weapons, and then perfect. Drop 20 poison on the enemy. That's a pretty substantial amount right there. Right, just making sure that I have extra energy and extra draw next turn. Which helped us guarantee so much more damage. Oh, lovely. I like it when it all works out. And we even managed to perfect the Guardian there. 3 quests to our quest log. We got Preserved Insect as well as Fluid Movement as well as 1-turn kill an elite. I could probably take Fluid Movement in this deck. Neurotoxins are rare now! It needed to be, but good lord, yes. This early in the game? Yeah. Oh, Cupcake's been changed. Gain energy at the start of each turn. After 3 turns, become de-energized. De-energized at the start of each turn, lose 1 energy. So the Cupcake is only extra energy for the first 3 turns. Our fights go too long to take that, so we have to take the Cursed Key. The other option is Honey Jar, draw 1 more card each turn, retain up to 1 card each turn, extra choice on card reward screens. On pickup, you gain 1 potion slot, you cannot skip rewards. We need the extra energy. We have like 3 2-cost cards in the deck. And obviously some draw as well, and a lot of other things that we want to play from time to time. Defeat Captain Aves, so Captain Aves at the end of this floor also. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to take any damage this turn if I can avoid it. Well. Obviously, Neurotoxin's the priority here. Because it can get wild. And just pop me on its shoulder and carry me by itself. It's going to take a while for that, though. So let's make sure that our eggs are in multiple baskets. And then we count them. All right. I'm thinking slice. Because we have the extra draw, we have poison weapons that it'll synergize with, especially as well. It's just a little bit of extra damage in our average hand. Upgrade all strikes and defends. Oh, yes. They're all ethereal, but upgraded. What? You just put... That sucks. Oh, no, wait. It was from the Cursed Key. Never mind. That's my bad. I'm wrong. That's totally fine. I don't actually need to get the effect from that card in order to increment its poison, so... Yeah, I still want those defense in the deck, so I'll double play. Obviously not a fan of that. God, I'll take 2 damage this turn. Yikes. Alright, gotta remember that I have the Cursed Key. If I keep forgetting, we're gonna have a lot of difficulties. Obviously, I should have burned the exhaust there. I don't think we're getting the full way through our deck again, though. Yeah. By Mimic, hello. Peanut Butter at the start of each combat gain 8 HP. Temporary HP, rather. Yes, that's a very, 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 very good thing to have picked up. More than happy to have it. Two birds on the ground now. Ease. Just have to find the time to actually damage them. Well, at least they're out of sync with one another now. That's got to count for something. Oh, it counts for nothing? Oh, okay. Okay, backliner, try and buff. Damn it. I needed you to try and buff that turn. Okay. Easy lethal right there. I don't want to put another Masterful Stab in the deck with the amount of defense that we already have in, and the Masterful Stab is just for... Ooh, move a card? Sure. The Masterful Stab is just so that I have the ability to apply so much extra poison with the poison weapons, as well as put some serious offense out while we defend. Burned all their curl-ups off. Thankfully can't be entangled this turn. Well, I think that was weaken, actually, they were trying to do there. Gosh, I wish I had some AoE. Ow. That's some damage. Could have done a little bit of damage to the head last there, but... Oh, you summon 3 at a time? Yikes. That's a lot of stuff, my dude. Yeah, if I played the speed training at the very start there, I actually would have been able to defend myself slightly better. Alright, well look, at this rate, we're never going to kill the last in the back line. I need to start going for it. Weaken that one. Hopefully everyone else goes for a buff, and then the last... I mean, almost everyone else went for a buff. Alright, and then we win next turn, so we kind of just end our turn immediately. Whew. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card, as well as an Entropic Brew. Endless Agony for a little extra damage, sure. No, I can't take a curse though. Alright. Neurotoxin needs to be upgraded because it is, like, this deck will work with what we currently have for a while. And then it won't anymore. And we're going to need Neurotoxin to provide the difference. We're not going to be debuffed in this fight, but I really want to be able to use the Entropic Brew. Right, we're fully defended. That means the cultists in the front line can just be left to die to themselves. Great. Well, now I at least get to put another attack out there without taking any damage myself. Right, I could have killed that frontliner in order to just get an extra draw. That could have been a worthy thing to do. Okay. Honestly, good thing we have poison weapons in this deck. It has been really instrumental in a lot of these combats. Who's on the boss's floor? It's Captain Abe. Captain Abe does debuff us, though. Ha, the works. Not enough card draw. We have 1 copy of Backlit. Upgrading poison weapons to save an energy makes it capable to play that on a turn with 2 of our extra damage cards. Ooh, I really, really want to take the selection because there's going to be something in there that we really want. Scrapshanks. I mean, we don't discard any cards, so it's bad, but Scrapshanks. It's obviously footwork, by the way. Yeah. Holy bat, this is going to be a problem. There we go. All the Infernal Breeze in our deck now, and we managed to draw none of them. Prevent all damage and HP loss. I wonder if I can actually hit you with poison. It wouldn't damage you, but... Well, actually, hang on. All unblocked attack damage is converted to poison this turn. So I don't necessarily know whether or not that tried. Yes, I can apply poison. It's just because there's no unblocked attack damage from that previous attack. All right. And now we can start the damage parade. Beautiful. Hey. Yeah, that looks like it'll get it done. Goodbye, Hollybat. Hello. Trick Cloak. Fetch a card from the discard pile. Draw one card. So it's 2 card draw. But it's also directed. Okay. Goodbye, Centaurian. Hopefully. Okay. The Mystic in the backline is very likely to heal this turn, so I wanted to kick in as much damage as I possibly could against the Centaurian there. Just so we could get closer to the kill, or rather as close to the kill as we were going to be able to get there. Oh, poison weapons is really good in this deck right now. And we managed to get a Neurotoxin out. They both die on the same turn. Hell yes. Sneaker. Gain 1 intangible on the first turn for 1 energy. Yes. Yes, we'll be doing that. I think I have to rest before the Captain Abe fight. Otherwise, I'm deceased. Take none of those. Problem is, poison weapon's just not going to be good in this combat. As the set sail tried to hit me with a debuff. Oh, wow. Drowning still gets applied. So drowning's either not considered a debuff or is applied regardless. Interesting. I guess it is like the whole mechanic of this fight, though. Yeah, I do want to leave the extra defense in my deck there. Right. So Frontliner is already dead. As in, sorry, Captain Abe is already dead. Guess I have to fetch back Predator. And then I can keep the other dash in hand, which is nice. Great. Gives me some preemptive defense for next turn. Debuff attempts to apply to me there. Doesn't work. All right, we're kind of schooling Captain Abe right now. Second speed training, so we've got all of the decks that we are capable of getting. It's got to be Trick Cloak on Predator. Just for the extra draw next turn. Okay. We cancel out the Pondfish's turn there. Unfortunately, do lose 2 HP or 2 temporary HP to the drowning. Oh, okay. We're going to start taking damage this turn. I think I may have been over-focusing on killing Captain Abe. That's always my priority in these combats. I think it might be wrong. Now that we're starting to take damage, and especially those instances of damage, the Masterful Stabs are now unplayable, which is a problem. There goes the Pondfish. Now it's just us and Captain Abe. 50 damage in this turn. Doesn't seem likely. You'll never take me alive. Wait, I am dead. Okay. Enemy's stunned for this turn, so we should be able to just kill them next turn. Leave now or forever be cursed. And, of course, we'll just kill. Alright. Let's request the quest log. I'll collect the money for killing Abe first. Flawless the boss. Pick up a deflect. More than happy to. Spire growth. Okay. Atom Bomb versus Alchemize versus Phantasmal. I think I have to take Phantasmal and then upgrade it. Kintsugi. Ooh. I think it's probably better to go... Kintsugi, by the way. Replay the Spire. Remove 5 cards from your deck. Choose 2 curses to obtain. Attempting to remove the curses with the first effect and transforms them instead. Probably... It might even be Orrery. Just try and pick up some defense. Maybe like a couple copies of Footworks. Yeah, it's Orrery. Okay. I could take a Piercing Wail, I guess. Another dash. Hidden Blade versus... Yeah, we'll definitely take the escape plan there. Nothing in that final selection. I have no clue how we're going to live through Dono and Deco. Lock, basically. Gonna take a hell of a lot of luck. I'm gonna try and go to a bunch of stores, pick up as much as I can. Draw, but we do the extra draw there as well before we play any of the attacks, because if we drew Predator, we wanted to play it. All right, works out for me. Ugh, where's the best defense I can get in my discard pile? It's probably backflip, right? Phantasmal, I'll Trick Cloak out a Survivor, actually. All right, PK. Reasonable amount of damage. Could have been a lot better, but yeah, it's fine. Ish. Play the Piercing Wail so I don't get back to it soon. Neurotoxin's in the next hand, so we've got the kill there. Okay. More than happy to take the second piercing well there. Well, there's the deflect. Bag of Marbles is really good for this deck. So's probably Clockwork Souvenir. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to debuff us. Don't discard cards, so Scrap Shanks doesn't really do anything for us. If I took the blanket, I could sell Orrery and the Cubic Diamond. It's not that much. They're not going to give us that much in response. Well, Orrery sells for like a boss relic's worth, though. Yeah, sure. 31? Never mind, it doesn't. Oh, and you can't even sell the Runic Cube. Cool. Take the Whetstone for the double upgrade there, at least. Right, I'm going to hold off. We're looking for later stores. Hopefully better ones, in fact. Okay, I could full heal by offering something like an Endless Agony here. It's only 10 HP, though. Let's get the Blade Downs out of the deck. That'll actually heal us for 5. Okay. Necrogeddon. How many cards do we exhaust? Like, all of our defense and stuff? All enemies. 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Sure. We'll take Necrogeddon. Necrogeddon, of course, being deal damage equal to the number of cards you've exhausted this combat grave, upgrades to all enemies. Alright, we've already got 4 exhausted. And let me tell you, playing that out was... Whew, just took it out of me. No, there's no better word for it. And now we get to take no damage this combat. No, don't need any of those. I also don't really want to go for a bunch of elites. Necrogeddon's going to be nice. Especially with all of the days they're going to be put in our deck in the Dono Deca fight. Tried to double debuff me there. Got nowhere with it, though. Both of those defense burn. These Endless Agonies are actually kind of excellent. It's 2 exhausted cards for the count of the Necrogeddon. We do need to upgrade Phantasmal as well, by the way. Pretty damn important. So we do take a little bit of damage there. It's okay, though. Enemy's dead next turn. To basically any reasonable draw. No. When I leave cards in my hand at the end of a turn, oftentimes I want them to stay there. It's a nightmare with 400 HP. That's a... difficult. Yeah, Sneak Up can't even be used here. Or rather, it has no effect to do so. Negate Death's Touch there. Thank you, video game. Alright, I'm gonna throw a Fear Potion. I suspect it's possible we're about to downgrade the amount of damage the enemy does. No, it's just a side grade. It was 25 versus 25. If we Piercing Wail and then break the enemy's block, that'd be interesting. Or rather, break the reality shift. Not bad, not bad. Down to half HP on the enemy now. Could be a hell of a lot worse. I'm going to Neurotoxin, Piercing Wail, defend, defend. Right. Piercing Wail, dash, flying me. And now I'm hoping that the enemy's intent transforms. It doesn't. It stays when the reality shift occurs on its turn. That's good to know. Lost a lot of HP though. Focusing Shard. For each act you climb, upgrade one card at the start of each combat. That works for us. As much as I want Terra, I also really want well-laid plans. Taking Terra. Unfortunately, have to take the Sapphire Key there. Use the max HP, definitely. Yikes. Upgrade all cards, you can no longer heal. That sounds like a really bad idea. Boss from Act 1, please. Woo! Terra got upgraded. Nice. Don't even have to use a Piercing Wail that turn. Though it was a great option. Very well done on proposing that game. Voices. Unplayable Ethereal. Startup. Add a copy of this card to your draw and discard piles. Ha! Doesn't matter because it couldn't trigger on startup. Let me use Trick Cloak to pull back. Thinking Predator. There's all the poison we can dish out this turn. We take 6 against our temporary HP, so I'm totally fine to do that. Terra, Neurotoxin, and that's one dead enemy right there. All right, show me a really good relic. Vampiric Spirits. On the first turn of combat, 25% of all unblocked attack damage is returned to you in health. That is really, 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 really good for us. Because we have vulnerability on the enemies as well as we have a really serious amount of damage that we can output on turn 1. Rest, take the backflip. Go here, so I can now remove the Looming Evil. I think we actually may want to take Boomerang here. Place the first attack card you play each turn on the top of your draw pile. Probably Blur as well. I really don't want to be confused, so I'm going to sell the Snecko Oil and... Another relic I can sell? Probably the focusing, actually. 61. That's enough. Now I can take Offer Image. Great. 1 gold for a red mask. Hell yes. Now here, if I do want to be able to do anything later, I have to recall, so... I suspect we're probably not going to win, but I'm gonna give it a red hot go. At least we get to leave the Piercing Wail in the deck. I really don't want to upgrade the cost of all of these. Of all of these masterful stabs yet. So use the energy potion that turn. 30 damage on the front line and literally nothing that I can do about it. Great. Great! I'm going to burn the Endless Agonies. I need to make sure that I draw more defense later, so burning those is effectively just so that thinning my deck right now. Put the weakness back atop the deck again. And that's the end of us. I really thought this deck was more defensively capable than that. Evidently, I was wrong. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to each and every single one of the GitHub repositories for the mods in each and every episode of the series. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.